Each generation must, out of relative obscurity, discover its mission, fulfill it or betray it. I am Connor. I'm a Student Living Sustainability Officer and I've been doing it for 2 years. And I've finished in like a week and a half. I can't believe it. It's been like so many different things. It's been like both the best job ever and really, really hard. I feel like I know so much more about so many things. My understanding of like politics and how institutions work and how to organise and how to organise with people has like shifted loads in the last 2 years. My favourite thing about student unions in general is just the freedom that you have here. It's up to just very, very ordinary people who are essentially idiots like me, who kind of come in and kind of get given this responsibility to run a big organisation. You have freedom to kind of to set up projects and to do the things that you think are really important. There's something about that is quite unique, I think, like in terms of young people being given the kind of resources and the kind of space that we're given here. It's like a really distinctive, really wonderful thing that exists within British political culture. I really loved it. It was also a weird time that we did it. My first year was COVID. It was a weird, kind of very different version of the job than what I'd done previously. A lot of the really difficult stuff was still there, like a lot of the kind of like hard meetings with the university. Like a lot of what we do is like meeting with the university, talking about things that students are often like unhappy about and trying to get the university to act on these things. And during COVID time, things that students were unhappy about were so big. A lot of the like really difficult things were still there, and we did a lot of like the Zoom stuff, like talking to university management, having lots of very frustrating conversations over that period. But then we didn't have as much of the kind of collective wonderful bits, like being in the bar with students afterwards, or being on like demonstrations, or like being like those big moments of kind of collective joy were a bit missing. Even though we did during that year still manage to do lots of really good campaigning work, and some of the stuff I'm most proud of happened all over Zoom, and we made it work. I was very ready to come back and do it every year. I was really amazed by how, looking back, despite the conditions and despite the kind of what felt like an impossible thing to try and campaign in the conditions where you can't even really see each other or meet each other or things like that, like still despite that we still managed to build this huge student resistance on campus to what was being done by the government. That's something that I was really proud of, was like how as a students' union we really backed and supported and helped to organise the rent strikes that took off at Sussex, but also I was really involved in the network nationally of different groups in different places coming together to like share approaches and share notes on how it was going on different campuses and like try and inspire action. The stuff that I would say for the next team would be to really make sure that you put the time into understanding each other. That's something that we did really, really well. We've made loads of mistakes and we've like got loads of things wrong and we've learnt loads and we've done loads of really good work. But we've only been able to do like that stuff because of being able to really know each other, and that's something that takes time and takes a lot of slow, careful work together. We managed to work across our roles a lot and support each other a lot, not be like working in silos, but instead trying to kind of have a collective understanding of what it is that we want to achieve. In general, I think this job has been like a real like education for me. And I like look at the other people in my team and I'm like so grateful to them. Really seen how strength in numbers is just such a huge thing. We can be part of a big collective education thing around that, and I think that as a students' union we have like a real potential to show people an alternative vision to that, and to be like, actually it's not just like up to you to work hard and to get where you need to get and to be like the go-getting entrepreneur that you deserve to be. What you do is dependent on others around you. It's dependent on like the chance in life that you've been given because of the factors that have like played out, like social factors. It's to do with your race, your class, your gender. Like these things matter, and we can like organise around them, and we can turn them into things that become sources of strength. We can show each other that like we back each other, and then we can work together to change things in a big way. And the university might disagree with us, but we're actually going to stand up for what we believe in, and we can do so because we've got people around us who we know, and we know we're going to be supported on this.